Imagine a world long before our own, a time when giants ruled the air, not birds nor bats, but insects. Among them, the ancestors of today's dragonflies. These were creatures of immense size. Their wingspans could rival those of small hawks. They soared through primeval forests, true prehistoric marvels dominating the skies. One such giant was called Meganura. It lived over 300 million years ago. Its wings stretched nearly 2.5 feet wide, a formidable predator of the Carboniferous period. It hunted other large insects, and perhaps small amphibians. Its eyes, huge even then, missed little. It patrolled the warm, humid swamps, a silent hunter, an ancient master of flight. Today's dragonflies are much smaller, of course, yet they carry the legacy of these giants. They are still incredible aerial hunters. Their flight is a dance of precision and power. Observing them, one sees a living connection. They are echoes of a distant wild past, ancient survivors still flying among us. Why did these magnificent giants shrink? The world they inhabited did not stay the same. Vast changes swept across the planet. The very air they breathed began to alter. Oxygen levels in the atmosphere played a key role. These levels were once much, much higher. This allowed insects to reach enormous sizes. The dragonflies had to adapt to this new reality, or face the prospect of vanishing forever. During the Carboniferous period, oxygen was abundant. It made up a much larger part of the air. This super-oxygenated atmosphere fueled giant growth. Insects like dragonflies breathe through tiny tubes. These tubes are called trachea. High oxygen meant they could grow larger. Their bodies could support much greater mass. But such conditions were not destined to last. As geological time progressed, oxygen levels fell. The air became thinner, less rich. For the giant dragonflies, this was a critical challenge. Smaller bodies were now an advantage. Evolution began to favor these smaller forms. The dragonflies, true survivors, adapted. The dragonfly's incredible life story begins not in the air. It starts in a very different realm, beneath the surface of ponds, streams, and lakes. Here, the female dragonfly carefully lays her eggs, sometimes on plants, sometimes directly in the water. This is a crucial, vulnerable stage. The tiny eggs hold the promise of future flight. From these eggs, a larva hatches. It is called a nymph, and it looks nothing like the adult. There are no delicate, shimmering wings here. Instead, it is a robust aquatic creature, a formidable hunter in its underwater domain. It can live like this for many months. For some species, it can even be several years, patiently growing, hunting, and surviving. The nymph is a master of ambush. It lurks among underwater plants or debris, waiting for unsuspecting prey to pass by. Its secret weapon is an extendable lower jaw, or labium. This structure is hinged and armed with hooks. It can shoot out with lightning speed to snatch tadpoles, small fish, or other insect larvae. A tiny terror of the underwater world. The day finally arrives for a profound change. The nymph feels an irresistible urge. It must leave its watery home behind. Slowly it climbs out of the water, finding a suitable plant stem, a reed, or a rock. It anchors itself firmly, preparing for the ordeal. This is a moment of great vulnerability, the culmination of its life underwater. It is ready for its most dramatic transformation. The birth of an aerial hunter is imminent. The nymph's skin begins to split, usually along its back, behind the head. Painstakingly, the adult dragonfly starts to emerge. It pulls itself free from its old nymphal skin. This empty shell is called an exuvia. The newly emerged dragonfly is soft and pale. Its wings are crumpled and useless at first. It is exhausted but driven by instinct, a fragile creature exposed to the elements. The dragonfly pumps hemolymph, its blood, into its wings, slowly, like intricate origami unfolding. The wings expand to their full size and shape. Once its wings are dry and hard, it is ready. The dragonfly takes to the air for the first time. Please hit like, share, and subscribe for more upcoming Life Cycle Explorers video. Adult dragonflies are, quite simply, aerial acrobats. Their mastery of flight is almost unparalleled. They can hover motionless like tiny helicopters. They can fly forwards at great speed. They can even fly backwards, a rare skill, and they can change direction in an instant. This agility makes them formidable hunters, and very difficult for predators to catch. Their flight is a display of exquisite control, a dance of power and delicate precision. Their wings are the key to this aerial prowess. They possess 2 pairs of strong, independent wings. Each wing can be controlled separately. This allows for incredibly complex maneuvers. They can beat their wings out of phase or alter the angle of each wing stroke. This provides exceptional lift and thrust and the ability to make sharp, sudden turns. Nature's design for the perfect flying machine. But flight alone is not enough for a hunter. Dragonflies also possess extraordinary vision. Their eyes are enormous, dominating their heads. They provide nearly 360-degree vision, allowing them to see in almost all directions at once. Dragonflies are far more than just beautiful insects. They are more than just ancient survivors. They play an absolutely vital role in our world. Within their ecosystems, they are crucial predators. They help to maintain a natural balance by controlling populations of other insects. Their presence is a sign of a healthy environment. They are tiny guardians, working tirelessly, performing a service that benefits us all. Their ecological importance cannot be overstated. What do these aerial hunters primarily eat? Their diet consists mainly of smaller flying insects, mosquitoes, gnats, midges, and biting flies. These are pests that can plague humans and animals. A single dragonfly can consume dozens, even hundreds of mosquitoes in a single day. Imagine the impact of a whole population. They are nature's own highly effective pest controllers. By keeping mosquito populations in check, dragonflies do more. They help to prevent the spread of diseases. Many serious illnesses are carried by mosquitoes. Malaria, dengue fever, Zika virus, West Nile virus. These diseases affect millions of people worldwide. Dragonflies, by reducing mosquito numbers, reduce this risk. Despite their incredible history of survival, these ancient aerial marvels face new threats today, threats largely created by human activities. Habitat loss is a primary concern for dragonflies. Wetlands, ponds, and streams are their nurseries. These vital freshwater habitats are shrinking, drained for agriculture or urban development. Pollution also poisons the waters they depend upon. Pesticides and chemicals harm them directly, and also diminish their essential food sources. We have a responsibility to protect these creatures, to ensure they continue to grace our skies. Preserving and restoring their freshwater habitats is key. This means protecting wetlands from destruction, cleaning up polluted rivers and ponds, reducing the use of harmful pesticides and herbicides, especially near water bodies where dragonflies live and breed. Even creating dragonfly-friendly ponds in gardens can help. Every small effort contributes to their survival. We must become stewards of their fragile world. Supporting local and global conservation efforts is vital. Organizations work to protect biodiversity and habitats. We can learn more about dragonflies and their needs. Share this knowledge with friends, family, and communities.